Everybody, it is Ame Random Talk, and with you as the host, the beautiful but still the male VTuber, Ame Gakita. Enough of being using the female avatar for goodness sake, but anyway, this is Ame Gakita with the host and one and only. Well, technically, I'll be asking some other people to come in and join me next time, but today we still have Ricky-san. Will be frozen.
Why? No, I mean like, why every time you introduce me, it just quit silent for some reason. It's like a 2-minute silent and then out of nowhere. This is how my end sounds like.
Well, you should maybe one day record that and then upload that and then just show to everyone that what the Ame sound like on Discord.
No, I'd rather not.
Try it. It'll be fun, I would say.
No, because sometimes the sound can be too sus to even upload it.
Too sus? How sassy? I mean, like, it's not like I'm gonna get some sassy.
Okay. Imagine someone just scream in a yabai way, out of nowhere.
Yeah, don't know.
Oi.
I mean, like, it's not like I'm going to get into some sort of like. I mean, like, just being an indie, it can just go 100% yabai. But at the same time, right, it's not like I'm going to 100% yabai every time on my live stream, right? Well, it's out with that silence. I mean, like, don't I always stay quiet? I mean, like, if you think about it, right? Have you ever wondered, like, every time when they say, like, oh, I have been a VTuber for 2 years plus, why am I not getting any viewers? And I'll be like, well, it's not like people want to listen to a yabai old man.
Why does it sound sad?
Well, it's very, very sad. I mean, like, as a VTuber for over 2 years and not having too much viewers every time when I stream, and then every time when someone asks me, why do you have not much viewer? I really want to just reply, because who want to listen to an old male VTuber? Like, this a male VTuber. I can't speak in the very cute way. Nor can I speak in a very the handsome voice, the voice that can melt girls' heart.
But wait, but not a lot of people know your age, right?
My actual age or my VTuber age?
Any age that you use.
Any age, even though I tell everyone that my age is like, I'm an old man, I'm 90 years old, but no people believe me. Like, an old man like me, no people, everyone just say like, impossible.
There's already a grandma VTuber out there, like a whole group.
I
cannot deny that.
If you think about it, all of them got a very deep voice, but my voice is like basically like not on the high or not on the low, just right in the middle.
No, I mean like, I think you are still in a safe zone because when people start to guess how old I am, they just went, "You're 10 years old. You're not supposed to be on the internet."
Oh my!
You're older than that.
You don't let this young girl be as a VTuber. She need to learn more. She need to learn.
Oi.
Why?
That sounds actually more concerning than I thought it can be.
Hey, when I was a JPV streamer, mind you guys, when I first started out as a JPV streamer or V live, depending how you call it, I was technically speaking in the most yabai and the most funniest voice ever, and all spoken in JP in Japanese. I wasn't a like English VTuber right now that you guys all know me as, you know.
Okay, can you give any example for that?
Oh, you want to hear me talking like this for every 2 hours? Sure, definitely can.
Okay, I'm regretting it. I'm regretting it for even asking that. Yeah, bet.
Really? I mean, it's not like everyone can speak or listen to me in this voice. Isn't it much fun hearing me speaking in this way?
Like, won't you strain your throat?
Oh, it will. It depends on how you look at it. It's just that, dearly, you have to understand. Every time when I use this voice for 2 hours, the next day I might try to be like, oh my, I'm not going to say anything. So So yes, my voice actually got lost for a few times when I was at JP VTuber at the time.
That's bad.
And yet, amazingly, I stream every single day. There was even one time when I was streaming in this voice. Just imagine me having such a すみません。今私の声がちょっとなくなった。I can't say anything. Oh, I'm dying like no man. Oh, dearly me.
Why does that sound like you're almost dying in a way? That sounds bad, but that's how it sounds like for me.
Yup. So in a sense, like just imagine like if I do not stream like games, right? Basically, if I speak to everyone in the weirdest voice, or maybe a step up comedy or something along that line, yeah, I think I would be streaming in that voice though. Maybe. Nani?
Nothing.
Why? Does it sound very sassy?
Nothing.
私いつもそんな声で話すがちょっと久しぶりですよ。You have been alone? Wow, since I speak like this, you know. In the voice that everyone would actually just say, maybe I just need to go to the hospital.
No.
Why?
No.
No.
Just no.
Just no. Okay. Isn't it much fun when you are speaking in that voice?
No.
Why no? Why not yes? Won't it be very subalashi?
Should I just leave the call?
Okay, enough joking around. And I thought that you will understand the meaning just when people just say that, oh, do Ame speak in a funny voice, how I start VTubing. And basically, now you understand, and now everyone understand how I started as a VTuber, speaking in that way. At least hope that answer your guys' question on what kind of VTuber did I did in the past. A very nice voice. But even if I say like, let's say for example, like as a VTuber, like people will say like, oh, you need to have a nice voice. Like for guys, maybe for male VTuber, they will be like, we need energetic young voice or a very manly deep voice. Am I like, how? How, Richi-san? Any idea?
I have no clue because I rarely do that voices in a way.
True. I mean, like not every. I mean, like if we talk about some other person that we know, like Caitlyn-san, when she always go into like guru's mode, and she'll be like, "Oh, hello there. How's your day?" And I'm like, "Are you drunk again?"
Wait, Does that mean that every time she went into grow, does that mean that she's drunk?
Not really. It's just that in my mind, I just take it that maybe she's drunk or tired. I mean, like, if I speak in my real life voice, I mean, you heard it before, right, Richi-san? It's soft and calming that can put anyone to sleep. Apparently.
Mine just an energetic chaos with the gremlins for some reason. For a lot of people just say that word.
It's a good thing that no one ever hear me in a what you call it? Gremlin? Goblin?
Gremlin.
I mean, like, if I speak in that way, it would be like, it's not gonna be like the cat voice that I give to my Ame Gakita avatar in the time. It'd be like, give me a while. I've not speaking this way for a long while. Everything suffer.
Why does that sound like an boss that you forgot to download the voice pack?
Damn. Why is it a final boss? I thought you were gonna say mid boss at least.
Nope.
Does he sound that bad? Look back here, young lele. Look back here. Why are you running away? Don't you think me along? Surely you can hear this voice opening. I mean, like, I use the voice a lot of different characters, not really in real life VTubing, but actually voice for my games in the past. And sometimes, you know, like when you have to give your character some voice and you sit in the weirdest voice ever, and for your school project, and you'll be like, how did I do all this for in the past? Don't worry, guys, those games will never see the day of light because those games are like 10 plus years old, and I don't think I got their digital copy again. Which is on? But is the Discord okay?
I have no clue.
Damn. This is me. So what should we do? When we're at...
No idea!
Right.
I have no idea.
You got no idea. But then
For some reason, I want to do a cartwheel. How do we do it?
You want to do what?
A cartwheel?
A cartwheel. Just imagine someone that you know just roast you. Why a cartwheel?
Well, it's better doing a cartwheel than being a barbecue. Okay, why did I even see that?
Ooh la la.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, if you think about it, right? Not everyone can do a cartwheel though. I mean, like, the last time I see people who actually do a cartwheel, like in online video, is Crone when she did the cartwheel in her concert.
Okay, this is just a random thing, but have you ever like do a flip or anything and just either you punch or kick yourself while you're doing it?
But then if you think about it, like, the most stupid thing in real life, like, out of nowhere you want to do it. Like, don't you guys ever like have a feeling when you want to do something stupid, like there is no people will think about it? It's like your hand or your leg or your mind just want to say like, we need to do something. We don't want to play a game. We don't want to do this. We don't want to eat. We just need to.
Like I have I have, but it's not like having a warning. It's just I just stand up for no goddamn reason and just do it.
I mean, like even when I try to like talk, right, like normal talking, I'm not sure about you guys. Like sometimes some people will be like in real life when people ask me why do my hand move a lot. I mean, like if my hand don't move a lot, my hand will be trying to touch something, my clothes, or maybe something, my wallet, or maybe if I got my phone in front of me, I'll just touch the phone, or maybe even a thumbnail, the thumb, not thumbnail, the thumb drive, the mouse. It's like my hand just want to touch something or fold something. Like even if I got a piece of paper in front of me, I will even fold a paper plane and just fold, or maybe fold into a monster, or fold into a bird, or fold into anything that my hand just want to decided to just fold the damn piece of paper into, and then realize that the piece of paper is something important that I can't fold into, and I'll be like, oh dear me. And just fold and fold and don't care. I might as well just reprint it again. You know?
Okay, this because I just noticed that I have this habit from my dad. Every time you talk, you need to move your hands. No matter what, it's either a small thing or a big thing. Like
your hand just want to just want to move, right?
For no reason. Like it needs to move.
Like at least it's way better than like when people ask me like, why do you thought your hand is moving? It's just showing catcher, showing some potion, not potion, doing some pose. At least if just like, oh, never mind.
Like my dad, every time he talks, if someone's deaf or actually could not talk or hear, they can still understand because the way how he move his hand is more to a sign language type. But me, just move everywhere and have no meaning to it.
I feel like it's kind of weird that like even I myself, right? Even I myself, sometimes my hand just decided to just move. I think it's better than my leg just decided to just even like sit like, you know, like sometimes when people say like when you sit down, your legs just want to shake. And then there will be the ASEAN mom, like especially your mom will be like, she'll just go, hiya, why you shake your leg? Don't shake your leg! Don't shake your leg! You lose money because you shake your wallet out.
Wait, your mom actually say that?
Oh, she actually did say that like a lot of time.
My mom did not say that. She just took like, I forgot, 2-3 bottles of water and just tied it to my legs just to avoid me shaking the legs.
I mean, like one other way that I make my leg don't shake too much. I mean, like personally, if you think about it, right, you know, like you shaking your leg, technically you're moving your leg, right? Technically, it's also good because you're technically burning a little bit of calorie on your body, and you're technically moving it, so it's like vibration. So you know, like in the past, people say that vibration is not good for your body, but then again, when they realize that vibration, it's like right now, if you go and find a lot of helps like those like put on the leg or put on the body, those kind of like tape to it, or maybe like a belt, wear a belt, or even it's like all of them are vibration exercise. So if you think about it, like shaking your leg is, as long as you're shaking your leg, like doing some vibration, you're technically exercising. Is not considered.
Is it?
I mean, like technically you're moving, better than having your leg just not moving and then not having the blood flow to it. You know what I mean?
Okay. If I don't shake my legs, I'm just folding myself. You know when you put your legs behind your neck? Yeah, I did that.
So how did your back feel? How did your back
feel? It's nothing because my whole body can stand with it for some reason.
Okay. Would it be weird if I say that when I was young, I did the same thing, like put my leg to the like behind my neck, but as I grow older and having a watermelon belly, I couldn't do that because of my watermelon belly.
Makes sense in a way.
I mean, like if I try to, I mean, like just imagine if I right now I just put my leg above my neck. The only way I can pull it is just right to my face.
Just don't kick your face.
Oh, can I lick it instead? Just kidding.
Well, if you want to,
no, obviously no. But I got some people who actually ask me like, how can I be so flexible despite my age? And I'm like, I used to be much more flexible when I was younger though. Because I did a lot of like, like sometimes like I mentioned, like when your body just want to move and you do something stupid, it's like I had tried like moving my hand, like some people's hand cannot touch the back of the neck. Like you move your hand to the back, right, under like under the elbow, from the back, not from the above your shoulder, but below your shoulder area. Like, can you still touch your back of the neck? That's the question.
Like for me, I can.
Yeah, if you're flexible and thin, you can. But for me, right, I used to able to do that. But right now, as for right now, I can only touch like below the neck. But still, around just below the shoulder blade area, just slightly below. Meaning to say that I can still touch my back, above my the upper part of my back, not the lower part, but the upper part. So it's like people ask me like, how can my hand be able to smooth? Like another way is that if you want to confirm whether you can do that, is that imagine if you move one of your hand below your elbow to the back and one above your shoulder to the back. Can both our hands touch together? I can. Even now, I still can do it.
Oh, I can just only do splits.
I can do split. Okay.
Oh yeah, I did something. I do not know why, because there will be times that I don't want to. You know the respectful way to sit in a way that you need to cross your legs when you sit down. But there will be times that I don't want to even cross the legs and just do a split while eating.
I wouldn't say I like sitting down cross-legged, because one of the things is that you always get my leg very numb. But there was one time when, like when you cross your leg one more time, like you when you cross your leg and then your other leg kind of like go and try to hit the like cross one more time over, you know what I mean? Yeah, I did that in the past before because of my dad. Yeah, I used to do that. Like basically, like your leg, really like one under the other, and it's like both your leg is under the tight area, right? One of the leg, the feet area, go under again one more time and reach to the other side of the hip area. Yeah, I did that before, and like I was kind of like forced by my dad, okay, because like sometimes when your dad is a Buddhism, and he will just show like how other Buddhism not able to do it, and he said you must learn to do this. And I'm not really, I'm still technically a free thinker, because I'm not even though I'm practice both Taoism and Buddhism, but it doesn't mean that when I see other god I won't respect other god. I mean, like in Japan, I still pray to the Shinto god, or like sometimes when people like when ask me to go to the church, I will just do the sign once and then I'll just say okay, that's it. So I still respect every single god. So technically I'm still technically a free thinker, but because of my dad, I used to like fold my leg over to the other side. And as I get older, like when your leg, like when I say a chicken feet leg, it's like basically the tight area is very, very fat. Your leg will be like, yeah, you're not gonna do that, because your leg is already too fat to like hinge over your feet over. But at the moment, the reason became a whole new different of why I can't do that, because it's not because the tight is too fat. It's basically when you train, like when you do muscle building, bodybuilding, whichever how you call it, is your muscle got stiff up. like you're hardening the muscle, and that is also one of the reasons why a lot of bodybuilder, right, like when they build muscle, right, they became a little bit stiffy. So yeah, a lot of the thing I can do, right, as well, like I used to be a very, very flexible person. Like even my hand is still flexible. It's just that as you start training muscle, yeah, one of the reasons why I like people ask me like, do I like to train muscle out? Yes and no, because I still want to keep my flexibility. If I train too much on muscle building, then I will lose that flexibility, and you'll be like, it became a problem though. Like you can't bend too much. You know, like some people say that they want to bend down, and you'll be like, I can't bend down. Yeah, basically that's what I'm afraid of becoming though, to be honest. But I mean, like, you don't need to worry about bending yourself. Technically, you can do a split.
This is actually an ability that what my family call a possessed ability. You know how owls can turn their heads? I forgot how much. Right? I can. It's gonna sound creepy, but at the same time, it makes sense.
But if you think about it, right, like you see a lot of people who do warm-up exercise, right, those stretching exercise. If you notice that the bend, most of them are bending.
Okay, you know, bending with your back from below, right? And you just twist your head sideways.
Actually, now that you think about, if you guys think about it, right, you know, I'm not sure about you guys, but have you guys ever noticed that every time when my my avatar, the way it bend is like I never really bend my body, but then my head bent in a very funny way.
Well, at least it's an AI. It's not real life. Like me, I can do real life.
It's like in real life, I wouldn't say I was able to do that, but then again, I won't deny the part where I can't bend that much. I mean, like if you think about it, it's like sometimes when you want to bend your head to do a little bit of like stretching to make. I mean, like I'm not sure about you guys. It's that sometimes when you are tired, or maybe your flight is not floating much, you do a little bit of like stretching, and sometimes you'll be like, yeah, let's bend it this way, let's bend it that way, and then your blood, and then you'll be like, yeah, I'm feeling energetic just a little bit.
Like me, I can bend because most people say that I can bend in a possessed and hysterious way. Imagine that person got possessed by a ghost, and you just
imagine like
I don't know. You act like you got possessed. One thing I did not get possessed. It's actually the way how I walk, the way how I stretch. So yeah, it's kind of
just imagine. Just imagine one day. Like imagine if you go for audition and they interview you, what can you do? I can stream while doing a leg split.
Why is it just on point? When you just say that, they just a quick thunder in the back.
Why? Don't tell me like I mean like technically you can just go interview. What can you do? I can stream while having my leg split. They will be like, again? Nani?
Huh?
What are you saying?
No, they're just gonna win. Are you okay?
I mean like for sure they'll be asking that, but at the same time you have to at least show proof to everyone is like, yes, I am that unique. I am standing out by doing a leg split while streaming. Yeah, it's better than doing a handstand while playing games.
I used it once before.
Handstand? I can't to be honest, I used to do a lot of handstand when I was younger though.
Handstand using one arm. I have done it, but is it because my room is really small, so I always fell near to the bed.
Yeah, it's always best to do it on the bed though.
No, I do it on the floor, and the bed is like behind me. So if I lose balance, I'm gonna hit the bed.
Yeah, I
and
know.
It's not even wooden. It's actually the stainless steel version. So if it hits you, yeah.
Ka-check. But then at least it's better than me keep jumping on my bed, and because my bed is made of wood. Like jumping, I have to change my bed like twice in my life because I keep, like when you're a child, you love to like just wee into the bed or yourself into the bed, and my bed will be like, pick.
I only have break the bed once, and even my late grandma was surprised. It's not jumping, but it's more to like you're throwing yourself on the bed, right? Imagine I forgot what it's called, queen or king size, that you can sleep around 6 people on it.
Well, that is quite a big one.
At the time, it was only me, and I just jumped like that, and the whole bed just
sink.
Just came down. The feet were broken at the time.
You know, one of the things. You have to tell everyone that it wasn't me. It was the weight of the spirit.
No, like everyone was like, how can a little body can do that much damage?
Yeah, it is better than my bed.
What?
Well, there was even one time when I just sit down only. Some people will be, I'm not that heavy at the time. Okay, I have to tell you guys, I was young. It's just that when you just sit down on one, like the middle of the bed, like sometimes the middle of the bed is just so happen to be the weakest part of the bed. So you keep on sitting down in the middle of the bed until one day you just sit down and then you just sink down.
Okay, it happens once, but it's not the wooden bed. The bed that can fold itself if you sit in the wrong way.
Yeah, I know. They just fold you up.
It happened to me once, and I was sleeping at the time.
Oh my!
So I need to wait for around 3 or 4 hours until somebody woke up.
Damn.
There were other people in my room, so I was supposedly to just scream for help, right? But my dumb brain just say, it's 2 a.m., so I'm not supposed to be screaming, so just wait.
Imagine it's a fire, and your dumb brain just say, don't shout fire, don't shout fire. Everyone get burned.
No, because it happened once. I actually did that. I actually saw the kitchen on fire, and I did not scream. I just went, Mom,
what?
I see fire. Mom, I see fire. That's in the softest way as possible.
I
still remember that
I was going to say I was saying it's a joke, but it happened to you. Damn.
I got shouted because this is an emergency. You're supposed to be shouting.
I'm actually surprised that you'll be like not saying that your dumb brain. It's more like, what were you thinking at the time?
The one that I only see was, there's fire. But how to say this? I saw the I forgot what it's called. The one that can put out fire, the foam one. I tried to do it by myself, but I could not pull the pin.
Okay, then let me ask you. Imagine you are doing a live stream.
And
there was a fire. What will you do?
Depending on how big the fire, if it's small, I just gonna do it by myself.
Well, damn. Let's say for example, the fire is from the floor above you, and it's a big one.
I just went, oh, I'm just gonna drag. I won't be saying anything. I'm just gonna drag everyone out of the room. And just say, go downstairs, go cough anything because there's a fire upstairs. With a really straight face and without any panicking.
Okay, actually, there is 3. If I'm doing a live stream, right? Let's say for example, if I'm doing a live stream, right? One thing for sure, I'll be shouting fire. I have to shout at least there's a fire. End the stream. Take my phone with me and my wallet and get out of the house.
That if you're living alone.
Yeah, if I got someone, I'll definitely try to drag other people. But first thing first, you have to get the wallet. No matter what is the wallet. Phone, in the case that we imagine you're doing live stream.
Wait. So you actually do not have an actual bag, like anything that had to do with emergency, so you just took the bag.
Well, most of the time I got my wallet and my phone in front of near to me. So it's like unless I place it in the bag, I might just get the bag and just run out. But imagine like if let's say for example you don't put the bag, you put your bag somewhere else.
Like I have the bag, like anything that had to do with emergencies, and just be near me. Well, so anything happened, I just took the bag and just ran off.
Well, if that's the case, that's good for you. But imagine like if you don't have, when there's a fire and you're panicking and you just take whatever is in front of you. So like for example, for my case, I just bring my wallet, I bring my handphone and get myself out. Or if there's someone else in the room, I'll just make sure to get someone else, get the person out too. But as example, if we are doing live stream, the first thing we will have to say fire, we end the stream. Then the next thing you have to do is switch off the power switch. If you guys like got the time, you have to switch off the power switch. Because electricity and fire cause another problem. In case you guys are not aware, I have seen cases, not in real life, but I have seen like in the past where there's case study about fire. Electricity and fire really became a huge problem. So I have seen such case before, and I got electrocuted in my life before, so I can't say much. But I have seen such cases, and if you like got the time to switch off the main power switch, just switch it off, so that at least even if the fire go to your house, it won't explode out of nowhere because it's just imagine like your electricity is just running and the fire go and hit it. You know, like sometimes when you see like cases where
wait. So it means that your house did not has the auto. I forgot what it's called. Like my house. It's rather than my parents' house. I installed like a heat. I forgot what it's called, but it's similar to a temperature. So if it's too hot, it's gonna switch off anything had to do with any electricity on its own.
Okay, if you have that, good, but somehow you can't really be sure whether the house that you are staying got that on its own, right?
No, it does not even exist before this. I just go and find it and just install it.
Probably because the way I learned is that you have to switch it off if you can, because right now I believe that right now there is such device, but imagine like if you are staying in a house that do not have that device or have it built in the first place.
Okay, the one that I can imagine was my old grandma's house, which is all of it is just old wood that can easily get burned in seconds.
So yeah, you have to think about like that situation. Because
no, I think of it. There's no such thing as electricity there. I just remember that.
Well,
there's only like the old days, which is electricity does not exist.
I still remember the time.
You're just living with fire in a way.
How about let me say it this way? I still remember the time when at night time the only light that you can use is just a candle light.
Yep.
Yes, I do use that in the past before. Okay, guys. I mean, like the funny thing is that it is probably let's just say that even in the old kampong side, the only thing is that when you got electricity, you don't want to. People will be like, electricity is too expensive. We'll use the candlelight. It's much cheaper.
No, it's not because it's cheaper, but the main power source in that area is, I forgot how long. Oh yeah, 60 kilometers. So there's no way that anyone that can drag it until the kampong side, right? To the countryside.
Unless you're using even
if
right
somebody
now,
can, even they are rich.
I mean, like the funny thing is that even at some olden place, like actually some of people might not be aware, is that when there is something called the electric generator, like your own built-in electric generator where you have to use fuels to burn, even that, right, you still have to like pull the string to make sure that it generate energy for you.
I'm too weak to even pull it.
First thing, definitely you need a lot of strength to pull it. Secondly is that you have to understand that such thing is also like not everyone to use it because it's using fuel. So it's, if you are using, like, you have to pour fuel into it and then let it burn so that it will generate. And the thing is, right, it's not everyone in that time will want to go and have it, because once you use it, it burns pretty much a lot, and you have to like wait for like someone go and get it just in case additional fuels to burn it. And at the end of the day, it will be like, yeah, not worth it. So end up being like, just use candlelight whenever you can. The only electricity people will be using, like maybe at the time, would be for television or radio, all this stuff. But that was in the olden time when there is no entertainment. The only entertainment, like there is no PS, there is no, like, I mean there is like the olden version of PlayStation, which is basically like N64 or this older console. But it's not like everyone got that kind of console, because those consoles are pretty like so-called the expensive type in the olden era. And the best console was the handheld console, like Game Boy. Like Game Boy was really one of the best game console, I have to say, until when they start releasing PlayStation Vita, PlayStation Portable, or even like mobile. Even I still remember, the funny thing is that mobile and console was like whole new different thing, until right now everyone just smartphone, the way to go. I'm not feeling so old. I feel so old. Talking about the olden time. Don't you agree?
That's why that voice.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be quiet for a long while. But then again, everything right now, everything is digital. Everything needs electricity.
But there are just some cases that some people are actually still stupid, even though it's in the modern era in a way.
I'm not sure about you guys. I mean, like, as much as there is like a lot of people using smartphone, everyone using internet, everyone using whatever that is digital, there is still other people who live in the countries, right, that who doesn't even use such technology. And I think the best Malay word I can come up with is ulu.
What?
Very ulu. Ulu places.
Okay, and no. Ulu is not a word. It's more to a slang.
Uh-huh.
Usually nowadays we just say llama.
Llama is a Chinese way of saying it though. Oh.
Yep.
But I believe in Southeast Asia, most people use very ulu places.
The advanced version of it is berdecade. It's centuries.
Yep, very, very, very old. But if you think about it, right, Richi-san, when we ask anyone, like, do you know about YouTube? Do you know about TikTok? Do you know about Twitter? Do you know about VTuber? Do you know about YouTuber? Everyone would imagine like everyone to say no. How are you gonna call them?
Like I couldn't. Okay, in my mom's side, which is counted as an abandoned-ish type of countryside, because most people there, if they are still alive, they're gonna be 200 or 300 years plus. So they have no idea what internet is. So I could not even share anything that had to do with IT or anything media related.
But then again, right? Sometimes I actually talk about this with some of this a little bit of politics stuff early. It's like, imagine like sometimes when you want to show how bad the government is in a sense, and then the only way to spread the news is not by newspaper but by internet. Silence.
What island? I just hear you say island.
Silence.
Island.
Island. Silent.
Oh, okay. When I say island, I keep remembering the old way when someone I know, rather than saying island, that person is gonna pronounce it as Island.
Yeah, better than island. Iron.
The one I remember, the phrase was need go. What was it again? Need go Island.
But then again,
everyone was confused at the time.
I mean, like, better than sometimes when we don't understand what the hell is coming out of our mouth.
No, because her age right now is 165, so makes sense in a way. Because she is from the old era, is what we call it nowadays, which is the Japanese era, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
That old?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. No, I kind of feel. No, I kind of wonder how I'm feeling old myself. I mean, like, if you think about it, right? When we did a lot of thing that is people of current generation don't hear before, or don't even like understand the like how old those things are, and we do that, and it would be at the back of your mind, it would be like, but it was common in the past.
Now I'm not surprised, because I know someone that actually do not know how to ride a bicycle, and that person is the same age as me, and even did not know what bicycle is until I actually show it in front of his face.
Damn.
That's how bad sometimes it can be.
It can be kind of scary now that you think about it.
I still remember, I forgot who's actually saying it, but somewhere near to my age say it. Now generation can easily die.
Current generation. But I mean, like, the funny thing is, if you think about it, right, olden thing that is common in the past is now became uncommon in the current age, and thing that is common now is unthinkable in the past. So it'll be like, I mean, like, one of the things that kind of funny is that in the past, we'll be like, we know that like television is a thing, we know phone is a thing, but we never really like expect like phone able to reach to become a smartphone where everyone using it for social media, using it for playing games, using maybe for some people using it for streaming. And if you ask me, I'm like, it's so much different that no matter how you try to squeeze it, it's like the time is changing. And then right now, at the time of this recording, there is the app. The Apple decided to go full 100% 3D. Is basically they create an iPhone style headset. Not sure whether you hear that or not. Maybe you want to search that right now.
No, I did hear it.
Yeah, basically imagine that a headset. I mean, like, you know about Sword Art Online, right? Yeah, basically the headset is being metallized in real life right now.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, right, there's no control. You just put the headset over your head, move your hand. That the camera under the headset can capture your hand. You just move your hand a little bit, and you are just basically moving. So the headset is a monitor. And the funny thing is, right, when people get near to you, you can see they are near to you. The headset will automatically detect there is someone in front of you. So imagine like you can just wear the headset, go out, and then just make sure that you don't hit the wall. You don't hit the wall, and you will just move your hand up, down, left, right, and then you'll be like, oh, I'm touching this, I'm touching that.
I keep remembering the movie Ready Player One.
Oh, that is the worst. That's the worst reference I can think out of. I mean, like, even you can even think out of though. And yeah, you come up with it. But the thing is, right, I don't think you will revolutionize the current era at the moment. I don't think it will happen. Maybe in a few years' time, maybe 2-3 years later. I don't think we're in this year and next year. I don't think it will become a big thing yet. I know it's gonna be a big thing, don't get me wrong, guys. But I don't think it became a big thing within the first 2 years. At least on the maybe 2025 onwards, maybe it became a common thing. But at the moment, I don't think it became a thing because you guys have to understand, $3,500. You serious? You want to revolutionize every single one, everyone to buy this thing, everyone became a thing, let's go into VR, let's go into the metaverse, let's go to whatever thing, let's go into the whatsoever world. At the price of 3,500. No. Because $3,500, or maybe in Malaysian money, maybe $10,000 Malaysian money. If you think about it, right, can't we just use the money to buy a PC, a high-end PC, and be a best streamer ever? Rizi-san, this Discord is cutting you on my end.
I'm just slowly getting sleepy.
Naruhodo. But what do you think though about the between the Apple headset and a high-end PC? Which one will you get?
None for me.
Why not? I mean, like, if you get a high-end PC, you can become a best streamer ever, playing all the games that you want without a damn care about lagginess.
Yeah, but at the same time, do you actually rather buy that than buying a house?
House?
Mm-hmm.
If I got enough money not to buy a house, definitely I mean, like, can you even buy a house with that amount of money first? Yes or no?
Like I said, no. I'd rather buy a house because, okay, it's gonna sound creepy because of the way how I can think of it. If you buy a house, you can rent it to any type of people, but you can put it a little higher than its actual price, so you can get profit from it.
I can't see where it's coming from. When you say tired, no, I'm tired. I can see where you're coming from, but imagine that you only got enough money to either buy a PC, a high-end PC, or a Apple, the headset. Only these two choices. Which one will you get? Don't think about any other houses or whatsoever. Don't give me random. Don't give me other random item. You have only two choices, and two choices only.
Take the money and just buy food. I guess it's more for the.
Wow, you're really not answering the question. Next time I will ask you. So you put pineapple on your pizza? Yes or no?
Yes.
Wow, that was fast. And yet, when between a PC and a headset, which one will you get? Neither. What? Neither.
You can really take the money and do it for something else than buying those.
But you don't want a PC, like, if okay, let's not say a high-end PC, just a normal PC.
Yeah, I think I can go for that.
Between Apple headset and a PC, cheap one if you have to. Which one will you get now?
The PC.
Oh
god, does that mean that I'm a, what do you call it, a cheapskate? I keep remembering the word as cheesecake rather than cheapskate.
You love cheesecake.
No, because the way how you pronounce it is similar to cheesecake rather.
Yeah, because we love cheesecake. That's why we are cheesecake.
Does that even make sense?
Hey, I mean, cheesecake is one of my favorite food, okay?
I can't eat it.
Too bad for you. Good for me.
Oi!
But then again, right, I wouldn't say high end. At least a decent PC for streaming. At least that still work. Because personally for me, right, 3,500, considering that that amount, like 3,500, right, technically you can get a decent PC at $2,000, maybe within the range price of $1,000 to $2,000, and you can still spare money to get maybe a second-hand iPhone to use it for streaming for maybe live 2D or V-face capture whatsoever, you know what I mean? So technically for me, right, if anyone asks me, like, even let's say high-end PC, a lot of high-end PC, definitely I will understand a lot of people like saying like the motherboard whatsoever is gonna be so damn expensive, true. But if you think about a decent PC, like even like I'm not gonna say whichever brand or whichever number, like maybe like AMD Gen or Intel Gen 12 or Gen 13 or Gen 14, i9, i5 or whatsoever number. I won't say all these. I do know all those stuff, like maybe the graphic, like the latest one is like NVIDIA 4090 or Radius AMD 7900. So it's like I wouldn't go and say specific brand or specific series number, but the one thing I would just say that even at a mid-range PC that can cost you up to $1,000 to $2,000, it can still let you stream gaming at a, I wouldn't say high setting, but at least normal to high setting, maybe a little bit custom, and you can still play at, if I'm not wrong, at 1080p, which normally a lot of streaming recommend 720. But your PC will be good enough because you can just stream at 180, and everyone will be like, oh my, we can play on TV. But unless the reason why those people can play, some people can stream at higher end, like at 4K on TV, is that they're using better graphic cards or better computer, so they can go that end. But for us, like small streamer, we are using a normal laptop for streaming. So imagine like for upgrade from laptop to a decent PC or maybe high-end PC, that's a huge upgrade for us, and we'll be just going to everything high setting, and we'll be just streaming and don't give a damn care. So yeah, between headset for me to play around or a PC for streaming, I will go for PC for streaming anytime of the week though. Because if you think about it, once you get enough money from streaming, you can use the money to go and get a headset. But one thing I don't like about is that a lot of like electronic stuff right now in this modern era, I'm not sure about you guys. To me, I just find it ridiculously high. It's like if you think about it, right, a lot of things they say the price is like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, but then a few months to few years later, they became half the price, and they are still making a profit out of it. And at the back of your mind, you'll be like asking, why can't they make it cheaper so that more people can buy it, instead of making it expensive where that only limited people can buy it? Rizi-san? You okay? Because I just said, I was like, are you saying something?
Okay, that sound is mostly the ceiling fan.
Ew.
I'm too lazy to open the AC.
No. Well, you want to rest up? Okay, then we shall rest up for the day. It's already 1 hour and 4 minutes of talking. Again, we are randomly talk again. I guess the topic this time around when I set up and upload will be random talk again. And again. So with that said, don't forget to follow us. I almost forgot how I do my outro. But anyway, don't forget to follow us. With all of the things below, like in the description below, you can follow me and follow Rizi-san or the description below, okay? Make sure to follow us. Please. Don't forget to also press the like button and subscribe if you have not. And have a good day or night. Bye.